So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I know it's live, and I was going to make it horizontal, but it says the device is blocked, so turn back. So now I'm on vertical shooting of video. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I didn't announce to anybody. Excuse me. You caught me off guard because I wasn't ready actually to go on live. I was just thinking, I'm going to set into a horizontal position, but looks like it's vertical. All right, so today is Saturday here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Hello from Indonesia, wherever you are outside of Indonesia. So anyway, even though I didn't invite anybody, I didn't announce to anybody that I was going on live, but since the day it's rather nice, strangely enough, we are in June, and yet it's been raining every day, even including last night. And now today I checked the forecast and it says that it's going to be sunny. But as soon as I came to sit down here just to spend the whole day by the pool for a change, since I haven't been here for like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, and then I checked again the forecast and it says it's going to rain. So let it be. I'm going to be here anyway, and just going on live without announcing to anybody. So if there's nobody here, doesn't matter, I hope that somebody would just come and check on my channel, and then they can just watch my live stream later on, not live. So anyway, the reason why I also wanted to go on live, just to be spontaneous to you, because it's been in my mind 3-4 days now that I wanted to share something about my bed and breakfast situation, where I have to be honest to you, it's not meant to be my number one income. So I just did it out of the blue, like 12 years ago already. So it was just like a leisurely kind of side business that if it comes, all right. If it doesn't come, it's all right too. And then suddenly I would have loved to have it regularly, especially in the last 5 years that I'm here, that I've been living here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Therefore, regular business of bed and breakfast would be just a perfect setting for me. Oh, there's a bee. Hello, bee. Now it's, I think, what time? I think it's almost noon or 11 a.m. I haven't checked. But so, because I put my ads on Airbnb and Booking.com, so I always get guests from Airbnb or Booking.com, and not to be classist or anything, but normally from Booking.com, it's rather kind of business that I don't know who they are. But from Airbnb, it's always been the elite kind or the proper kind, especially from the Western countries. When they want to book, they just pay with their credit card. So I could see already that it's paid. So it's guaranteed there whether I get the payment a month later. But mind you, I have to share with you that with Airbnb, we only receive payments once the guest check out. How strange the evolvement or the development of this site, because when I just joined them around 12 years ago, the soonest they paid with a credit card, no matter where they are, I would see already, oh, it's paid, so I could already interact with them or correspond with them, and the money was received immediately in my bank account. I'm talking about Airbnb, all right? And then after they started to postpone the the receipt of the transfer of the payment. Like when the guest has arrived, then the payment is transferred to my bank account. Then they again pushed towards when the guest has already stayed here 2 days, then they release the payment. And then they push again after the guest left, then they release the payment to me. So that's Airbnb, which is a little bit frustrating because sometimes I didn't realize that my setting is instant booking. Therefore, sometimes there's no fun for me to get some breakfast ready for these people who booked instantly. That signifies they're going to arrive the same day, and I don't have the fun to prepare their breakfast. Mind you, my main bank is not in Indonesia. Therefore, I'm always caught off guard, or instead of being happy to receive any booking, I always get so nervous. But Airbnb, I know it's very, very reliable, that I must say. Also, Booking.com is very reliable. It's nothing to do with their site, but it's the kind of people that they accept. Then also with Booking.com now, I've been on it for some years already, but there were times when there were people that booked instantly, which I wasn't aware that it was on instant booking setting that I had. And people that I'm not familiar with came to book, that, you know, when they say they came single, suddenly they came double, or when they came double, suddenly there are 5 people that came here. Or if they do come, they have friends coming over, you know, and spend the whole day here and acting like it's their house. And that's what I don't like with Booking.com. I don't know who they are. Nevertheless, so far so good. I'm holding this camera. Let me put you here, but I don't know. Oh my God, it's so hot. Anybody watching? There's nobody. Anyway, so whoever is here, okay, there's nobody. It's all right. So, oh my God, I am hot. Yet I'm outside, I'm outdoors. So anyway, so to cut the long story short, well, I don't have to cut the long story short because I'm here on live stream. I can take as long as I like, just to talk with whoever happens to watch later on. Not maybe currently because I didn't announce. But I just wanted to share with you. Oh my God, it's so hot. Woo! So hot, it's so hot, it's so hot. Okay. So, oh my God, it's so hot. Because suddenly there's no breeze. And we are in June and it's been raining. All right. So, 4 or 5 days ago, somebody contacted me on Airbnb, which I always consider very reliable site, all right? But this somebody has a profile with the Chinese writing on it, or Chinese name on it. So I said, oh, this is something new and this is something different. So of course, you know, by all means, I would like to have them as a guest, whoever they are or whoever he is or she is. But the first thing he asked, which was very, very what do you call that? Very I forgot the word now. Anyway, there's nobody there. The first thing he asked is, how far is your place from the airport? So I replied that 1 hour only if there's no traffic. Okay, he was okay. Then he said, yeah, I would like to stay there from he didn't write. I checked already. The reservation was from 1st of August to 1st of October, which means he's going to stay here for 2 months full. And I was thinking, oh, that's nice, because I had already a guy here staying for 2 years. But this one for 2 months, which is very nice. Okay, I'm open to that. And nobody. And so I said, okay. Then he said, look, do you have your direct contact, whatever, you know? I said, no, on Airbnb, you're not allowed to do that. You know, you're not allowed to do that. But he gave me his WhatsApp number anyway. And for me, 2 months full booking, of course, it's tempting, you know, for me to receive him, because that is quite a sum of money to earn. So I was tempted. He gave me his WhatsApp, and then I went on my WhatsApp. I just checked whether it's true or not. Oh, okay, he's there, and I can see he's in Singapore. He's in Singapore. There's the international code is 65, which means Singapore. I used to live there, by the way, for 5 years, so I'm familiar with Singapore in the past, not today, because today the development there is just incredible. So then we started chatting, and it was nice, you know. He said, yes, I'm interested in your kind of house, even though I tried to discourage him, because apparently he works for Amazon, he said. So I said, well, you know, maybe you look for something in the city, you know, not in the rural area, like my place. He said, oh, no, that's what I like, because that's what I'm used to living in China. But now I live in Singapore already, so no, that's what I look for, because we are looking for setting up a warehouse, Amazon warehouse in Indonesia, which is very, very interesting for me, because in Indonesia we don't have Amazon, and we can't order anything from Amazon here. And if you do, you get taxed just like any other country if you order from any Amazon from UK or from the States. So having Amazon in Asia, that would be interesting for me, right? So I said, yeah, sure. Sorry, this is my swimsuit inside because I want to swim later. And so he said, yeah, don't worry about it, because the place that I love to stay is the place like your house. And then that was nice of him. And then without me asking, he gave me his name card, which is Amazon. He's a marketing chief, officer or something like that. Okay, that's already a little bit convincing. And then without me asking, he offered his passport copy. But he said, look, I have 2 houses in Singapore. The copy of my passport is in the other house. If you want me, how nice, you know. If you want me, I can go now, but the traffic, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So he said, the traffic. I said, no problem. You know, he said, okay, then tomorrow morning, which was like Saturday last week, he said, I will, oh my God, my swimsuit, old swim. Everything I'm wearing here is old. I'm sorry. So he said, okay, he said, I will send you tomorrow morning. First thing in the morning, I'll send you the copy of the passport. For me, okay, you know, how nice, you know, how beautiful, you know, I don't have to ask. He's convincing me in every way possible, which is great. But then the next morning, when he sent me the copy of the passport, then, you know, I said to myself, this is too good to be true, because I had already experienced this with scammers. Especially one scammer. It's crazy. But the one scammer was nice though, you know, even though his ugly side came out when he failed. So I asked, you know, please, you know, one more thing I ask you, I hope you don't mind, you know, I hope you must understand that this is not through Airbnb, and that's the reason why I put my ad on Airbnb, because once the would-be guest paid, I could see, and Airbnb would release my contact details. Therefore, with this, for me, I don't feel convinced. He can send me multiple copy of the passport and the name card, as long as I don't get paid. For me, no, I still cannot be convinced by this person. So he was kind. He said, okay. But I said, look, if you don't mind, can you just give me 10% deposit of the payment that you're supposed to pay? Because he already promised that he will pay at the end of the month without me asking for it yet the day before, that he would pay the end of this month already, which is June, the whole amount, but we have to wait until Amazon release the payment, he said. And yet his booking, like I said earlier, from 1st of August to 1st of October. So I said to myself, oh, that's fantastic. At the end of this month, I could receive all. However, I still cannot be bought by all these words. So I said to him, can you please, if you don't mind, give me like 10% of the amount, of the total amount that you were going to pay at the end of this month, just for me right now. He said, I can't. I don't have Indonesian bank account. And that already made me, doubt. This is, like a red flag to me. How can he talk like that? I mean, he works for Amazon, and he says he doesn't have money right now, first. Second, he says he doesn't have bank account in Indonesia. I mean, if you transfer money to any country, you don't need to have a bank account in that country that you are sending to or you are transferring to. That alone already sounds very ignorant. Okay, so that's already one red flag. Second red flag, he said, I don't have the money. I can only wait until Amazon paid at the end of the month. So that's already half red flag, not one red flag, half red flag. But he was kind. He said, look, listen, I can pay you through Amazon, which sounds very convincing to me, even comfortable. I said, okay, but you mean Amazon? Because I have an account on Amazon International, the States or UK. I have the account because I used to live in Italy, so I would order some books from them. So I thought he meant that. He said, no, this is the link. He sent me the link, this Amazon, and the link is all in Chinese, but of course you can switch it to English. And the browser, the what do you call that? Yeah, the browser, is it called? It's Amazon VIP24.com. Amazon VIP24.com, which is I never heard before, but it's okay. I still gave him the benefit of the doubt. So we went on and on, and he was very kind. He helped me trying to open an account there, because he said, look, I'm gonna pay that $200 because that's the 10% amount right now, but through Amazon, but you have to open an account there. So he helped me open an account there. I did open, and then he deposited that $200 into my account, but then he also inadvertently typed coins. That's when I say, that's the third red flag. Coin, I don't use coin. But anyway, it went on, everything was good. But then we crisscrossed each other because I was getting nervous, because I thought this is too good to be true. I have already $200 in my account on Amazon, Chinese Amazon. But then that Chinese Amazon also gave me doubt, because I see the page. My goodness, the price of anything it's like above $500, $400. I mean, anything is above $400. This is crazy. Who's gonna buy here? But I went on, and then he said, and then I said, okay, so now how to withdraw that money into my account in Indonesia? Oh, he said, it's easy. You just click on your account and then you transfer. Whilst doing that, apparently we crisscrossed each other. I was actually high in a way that, wow, is this really true that I have already $200? Because we crisscrossed each other, I couldn't blame him 100%. I didn't really read his followed up questions, and then suddenly I just read him saying, oh my god, like, oh my god. And of course I associated it to what oh my god, it made me nervous. Apparently he said oh my god because whatever questions he typed, I didn't really answer. We didn't communicate properly. So when he said, oh my god, that's when I got scared. So I said, oh my god, what? So when I answered, oh my god, what? He got mad because I sounded maybe a little bit, rude. And then suddenly I read, he said, look, listen, I think I changed my mind. I'm not gonna stay in your house anymore. I changed my mind. Okay, goodbye. So I just answer, okay, bye. I said, oh, you're a scammer? I said like that. Then when I said that, then he wrote to me with all the swear words he could find, and he wrote to me all those swear words. He lost his temper. And he talked like the last scammer I had, which turned out to be a nice person in the end. But the idea that they could have that temper, that just puts me off completely. So I said to myself, that's funny, because it sounds like the man that I know that became like a friend because he was nice in the end, and which I don't have any connection anymore because I don't want. I think it's enough. And then this one also got mad in the same way as the other scammer, where he got mad completely 360 degrees change of attitude. He got so mad. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it's my fault. I check again, I read again our conversation, our chat on WhatsApp. Yeah, it shows that here I wasn't listening to him anymore. So maybe he got a little bit frustrated because all the questions that he asked me, like, did you read how I sent you the instruction of how to get your money to be sent to your account? I didn't answer because I was just trying to do that exact job. But the problem was that on the device, on the mobile device, every time I have to, because I operated from laptop to the mobile laptop, but the one on the mobile, it kept on sign off every time, so I had to sign in. So that took time, and that also frustrated him. So it was a pure miscommunication, I would hope so, okay? Because I don't want to think him as a scammer, because he was a nice man at the beginning. But the moment he lost his temper, he ruined it all, because then I realized, no, this man I cannot trust, because how can he turn and change from being so kind and nice into somebody so full of hatred, so full of anger and rage? So I just blocked him. I blocked him on Airbnb as well. Okay, so this is the experience that I had. But this is the first time that I received a person like that, or such a person, on Airbnb, because normally Airbnb is a very reliable site that people like this would never be able to penetrate to come to us as the owners. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you, and also my frustration that I wanted to just, share with anybody that happens to watch my live stream and can learn something from me, or can tap something from this experience of mine. I still hope that he was a nice guy, but the fact that if he hadn't lost his temper, if he hadn't sworn at me, I would have considered him a gentleman. But since he lost his temper, he used all these bloody words, that totally shocked me. How could a person change, from being kind, like a gentleman even, to this kind of rage? So that confirmed to me that he was a scammer. But then, in these last 2-3 days, I've been trying to transfer that $200 that he had deposited on my account on this Amazon VIP24.com. Until now, it kept on saying still to be reviewed, still to be reviewed. I could see that they deducted the money, and I opened the bank account that I gave. I have quite a few bank accounts here I gave, and it never arrived. And then the deduction after 2 days went back to the original place. So the amount of the money that I have on the Amazon VIP24 is still there. I did it last night again, trying to transfer, and I want to see whether it arrives, because I changed a little bit the address of the bank, because I only wrote a bank, but I didn't give the city, etc. I didn't even give the SWIFT code, etc. So let's see if it's true or not, if it's real money or not. So that's what I wanted to share with you about my experience for the first time, let's say, with a scammer from Airbnb, which never happened. Scammer came to me through Instagram, that one, and through Facebook many years ago, but no harm done. This one is from Airbnb for the first time. So just to let you know, be careful on any site, because even Airbnb that I didn't suspect happened if he was really a scammer. But I think he's a scammer because he got mad. He lost his total composure, his total mannerism on the chat. Then it's a scammer. Okay, so if something like that happens to you, please ask for deposit. Insist on deposit. Never allow to chat with them, because why I also insisted on the deposit, because he said at the end of the month, Amazon will pay to you from the account. And I was thinking, okay, that means from last Saturday to the end of this month, what does that mean? It means that he can come and chat with me. And then he already, the night before, he already said to me, can I talk to you? When I was just going off, leaving him already. He said, can I talk to you? I said, yes. But I left him anyway, because I was busy. That's when I started thinking, why does he want to talk to me, Because then I realized, okay, from now until June, that he dangles this carrot saying that at the end of the month, we'll pay, Amazon will release the payment to you. Then he wants to go intimate with me, In the meantime, he wants to go intimate, and then he wants to go, lure me into like a relationship that I would fall, and then he would lure the money out of me. You know what I mean? So please, people, listen to my story here, please, because this is what happens. they come to you like as if harmless person, and then suddenly there's always a motive. Oops, birds. Suddenly, you know, you realize, oh, okay, there's a motive here. They want to scam. They want to scam. Why does he want to talk to me now? You know, I thought he would just tell me, okay, confirm the booking and then I will pay you at the end of the month. That's it. Leave me alone now. No, he wanted to chat with me. Yet he didn't see my picture on Airbnb because my picture on Airbnb is not clear. Purposely so. So he said, can I see a picture of you? I said, but I have on my profile on WhatsApp already. Oh, but I want the whole body. That also a red flag. Why does he want to see the whole body? And he's just a guest wanting to book a room at my place. Why the whole body? You know? So like 4 red flags. Weak red flags, but red flags just the same. So I didn't, too good to be true. Anyway, in a way, it's good that it happened. But if it were real, then I feel regretful because I would, earn $2,000. But if it were not real, then I am grateful that this happened and able to share with you who owns bed and breakfast or whatever. Okay, so this is what I like to share with you. Today is Saturday. I hope it's not going to rain, even though it's overcast and then sunny, overcast and sunny. But I'm going to hang out here until it rains, because it's been some time that I haven't sat outside. It's become an addiction to me to sit outside, since I always sit in my bedroom watching YouTube or whatever that I like to watch. And once in a while I would break it by coming to the pool and just enjoy the outdoor, also on my balcony. But here it's nice because I can see the pool, I can swim, etc., etc. So this is my story about a possible scammer that I managed to avoid if that was the case. And I would let you know if I do receive that $200 in my account, since I've been trying to transfer from that Amazon VIP 24. Remember, Amazon VIP 24. I don't know whether it's legit or not. Okay, all right, guys. I hope this has been help to anybody who are not aware of this kind of things. Okay, guys, I leave you alone, but I don't understand why it's vertical. I don't know whether this will go as live stream. I have no idea, because normally live stream is horizon. Okay, for the time being, that's all my live stream. I haven't done for a year maybe, and now here I am just talking about this. All right, guys, wherever you are, enjoy. Even though it's Thursday, I feel like weekend here. And stay safe. Ciao, ciao. Take care. Arrivederci. And then how to close this? How to close? Like, all right. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.